Hey, DocTesta here, Chief Wellness Officer for Pine Pollen Superfoods and Train for Longevity. Today I want to talk about how to break a fast. And I'm going to talk about a 3 to 5 day or longer if you do them fast. This could be a water-only fast or a fasting mimicking diet. We'll do another video on breaking intermittent fasts or time-restricted feeding fast, but for today I want to talk about more the prolonged fast. Now, what happens while we're fasting is the whole GI tract just kind of shuts down, goes a little dormant, and we know the liver atrophies to some extent. We know that the pancreas shuts down to the degree that it's not producing as much, if any, insulin. I'm sure it's producing some because there is some gluconeogenesis going on. The microbiome in the gut goes dormant as well because it lives on carbohydrates. So if it doesn't have food, it's going to go dormant as well. So there's got to be a smart way to break a fast like this, one that doesn't hurt your GI tract and one that wakes it back up appropriately. So number one, we want to wake up that microbiome, and we do that by eating a lot of prebiotics. This is garlic, this is onions, this is artichokes, this is apple peels, and I'll put a list together of other prebiotic foods. Prebiotics are the carbohydrates that the microbiome eats, and so it starts to wake it back up. Now, we want to wake up the rest of the digestive organs gently and not like with a sledgehammer. We don't want to go eat a Big Mac and French fries, and I hope you're not doing that anyway. But we want to do it generally, gently with vegetable soups and replenish a lot of the electrolytes that have gotten displaced and lost during a fast. This is things like magnesium and sodium chloride and things that are in good salts like Himalayan salt or Celtic salts. And so generally, what I recommend, what I do for myself as well, is I make my own vegetable soup, celery, onions, and carrots. I may put in some lentils, but not too much. I will use vegetable or chicken stock to replenish some of those minerals and electrolytes that I lost. And I'll generally eat that for at least 2, probably 3 meals that day. And it is quite satisfying. And you'll feel yourself getting full. So now you're giving yourself nutrients, micronutrients. You're waking up that microbiome. You're gently getting the pancreas to start releasing insulin. You're getting the liver alive as well because the liver's involved in making bile, and which then gets stored in the gallbladder, which is involved in fat emulsification. So in these soups, you can use olive oil and get good fat that way. Now, I broke a fast this way, a 5-day fast, water-only fast, and I remained deep in ketosis for about another 12 hours because I was eating mostly ketogenic and continued to get almost a 6-day fast out of it, even though I was eating on that 5th day. Or after the 5th day. So I would recommend that. Now, some places around the country that do water-only fasts recommend that you eat only vegetables and generally raw vegetables for as many days as you fasted. So that means if you did a 5-day water fast, you're going to eat vegetables for 5 days. That's up to you to do. I think it's a good idea. I usually go a minimum of 2 days of vegetables on my breaking the fast days. You can also do a nice salad, arugula salad, avocado, olives. Again, those are good fatty foods, right? Avocados and olives. And olive oil. And again, I keep it simple. I don't put any protein in there, at least not for that first day. Definitely no animal protein, no nuts. I may use a little bit of quinoa. I may use a little bit of lentils. Again, when I say little bit, it's like 1/4 cup. It's not much at all. And I'll do that for a few days. And then like maybe that 3rd day, I'll add in some eggs and make my breakfast salad, which is generally eggs, arugula, avocado, olive oil, maybe some pumpkin seeds, and get some nutrition that way, some animal protein. But it's about that 3rd day I'll introduce some animal protein, and again, not that much, couple ounces, maybe 1/4 of a pound, 4 ounces. Not that much. The stomach, which makes acid, the acid that starts the breakdown of animal protein, of all proteins in general, has been dormant as well. So we need to wake that up slowly. We don't want to hit it with a sledgehammer and expect it to just turn right back on. So again, few days of making sure you get good prebiotics in your meals, a few days of vegetable soups with good stock, bone broth stocks, which is where stock comes from anyway. Maybe some salads, olive oil. Olives are a good source of fats, avocados. And then, that second or third day, depending how seasoned you are at fasting, you can start adding in a little bit more, some nuts, not too many. Raw, you can add in eggs. And then maybe that third or fourth or fifth day, you can start looking at animal protein. But again, less than more. We want to replenish the micronutrients by using good Himalayan salt or Celtic salt in those dishes. Maybe even in some water. Magnesium is often lost as well during a fast, so you want to replenish that magnesium. It's high in pumpkin seeds. Again, raw, if you're going to eat seeds and nuts, again, not too many. Or you could use some supplement magnesium powder of sorts and replenish your magnesium levels that way. So I hope this is helpful. Breaking a fast needs to be gentle. It needs to be very vegetable heavy and prebiotic vegetable heavy so that the microbiome wakes back up and your GI tract turns back on. You don't want to abuse your gut after a fast with eating too many foods, too many calories, too much animal protein, certainly nothing fried like that at all would be damaging and detrimental to the progress that you made during your fast. Now, I hope this is helpful. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.